My most anticipated movie is coming out this year. I think maybe November, October, somewhere on there. It's Black Panther 2. I think it's probably some people's as well in the comments. I can't wait for a Namor. The trailer that we got this week is utterly amazing. I feel like it probably might be pretty close to movie of the year in my opinion. Maybe by all things are said and done by 2022. I think it's gonna be a great overall movie. It looks like T'Challa dies in it. Like, most people expected. Because the actor in real life died, Chadwick Boseman. Some people are saying recast him. I don't really like the idea of a recast overall. I think just let him die as Black Panther. I feel like that's the best thing overall. Recasting wouldn't really make that much sense. Some people said, oh, recasting would have been better. But in my opinion, I don't agree. But Namor, I'm pretty sure he has... I really like his portrayal in this new movie. Very overall, gonna be a very interesting character. I think I'm pretty sure he's Atlantean. And I really just can't wait. Then MCU, I feel like it's making a lot of big moves. Some people said that new MCU face isn't that good or anything like that. In my opinion, that's ridiculous. But what do you think? But I've heard a rumor also that Namor is actually being encouraged by Doctor Doom. So Doctor Doom could be in the next Black Panther movie. I don't really know. But also Riri Williams is in this as well. And it looks like Shuri or the mom is actually... in the suit. A lot of people said that. And what do you think? But in the new Namor, he has Mayan and Aztec influence overall, which I definitely like that more. Because before, I don't know if he had any influence at all, but it adds another layer and really just adds a lot. I feel like this is probably one of the best trailers I've seen in a long time. Has me very hyped for the movie. I was like, oh, what's happening in this? Really just digging through each part of the trailer and finding what's happening. I'm not going to react to it right now. I don't know really how to do reactions yet, but maybe I will one day start doing reactions more. But what's your opinion? So let's start out the first NFL news of today. DK Metcalf signed, and the Seahawks have agreed on a 3-year, $72 million extension with $58.2 million guaranteed via Adam Schefter. The $30 million signing bonus, definitely a very good contract for him overall. And the Seahawks definitely got a deal on this. I think this is a pretty good contract. And the thing that they definitely need to do is find a new QB. That's the main thing overall. And that's the main thing that will have the Seahawks have actual success right now and really just be better. Let's see what else. Julio Jones actually signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week. So let's see other dominant receiving corps in the NFL and see how good they are and how they stack up. So let's see. So honestly, a great list overall. But what's your opinion on DK Metcalf's new contract? Do you think he deserved it? I definitely do think he deserved it overall. I would have given him an amount. I think that's a pretty good amount for him to get. And the $30 million signing bonus is very good overall as well. Let's see. So let's start out with the Charger. Actually, no, I went the other way on accident. Let's see. Which offense are you taking? So Bleacher Report Gridiron. Buccaneers offensive weapons. So you have QB Tom Brady, wide receiver Julio Jones, wide receiver Mike Evans, wide receiver Chris Godwin, wide receiver Russell Gage, and running back Leonard Fournette. This is just a great offensive lineup. Raiders offensive weapons, QB Derek Carr, wide receiver Devontae Adams, recently just signed him. Same with Julio Jones. Wide receiver Hunter Renfrow, wide receiver Keenan Cole, tight end Darren Waller, and running back Josh Jacobs. They have a great overall weapons. Rams offensive weapons, QB Matthew Stafford, wide receiver Cooper Kupp, wide receiver Allen Robinson, wide receiver Van Jefferson, tight end Tyler Higbee, and running back Cam Akers. This is a great overall list, and I wouldn't really change anything. Allen Robinson signing was great, and Van Jefferson as well. Bengals offense, QB Joe Burrow, wide receiver Jamar Chase, wide receiver T. Higgins, wide receiver Tyler Boyd, tight end Hayden Hurst. Great overall players overall. Packers offensive weapons, let's see. QB Aaron Rodgers, wide receiver Allen Lazard, wide receiver Christian Watson, tight end Robert Tonyan, running back Aaron Jones, and running back A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones really carry this. Same with Aaron Rodgers. I would say they wouldn't be on this list without Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones, but what do you think? Bills offensive weapons, QB Josh Allen, wide receiver Stephon Diggs, wide receiver Gabriel Davis, wide receiver Jamison Crowder, tight end Dawson Knox, running back Devin Singletary. Cowboys offensive weapons, definitely have a lot of great offensive weapons. Their defense is getting there at least. I would say the best defense player is probably Micah Parsons right now. QB Dak Prescott, wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, probably their best right now. Wide receiver Michael Gallup, tight end Dalton Schultz, running back Ezekiel Elliott, and running back Tony Pollard. So I don't know if they have another wide receiver, only has 2. And because they trade away Amari Cooper. Chiefs offensive weapons, QB Patrick Mahomes, wide receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling, wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster. Adding him was definitely a big sign in my opinion. Wide receiver Mecole Hardman, tight end Travis Kelce, and running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Chargers offensive weapons, Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Joshua Palmer, Gerald Everett, and Austin Eckler. Great overall one, very underrated in my opinion. Also, Brittany Griner got released, or actually they're looking to do a trade with Russia for some arms trafficker, which is insane. So an arms trafficker who's probably led to a lot of bad stuff happening, if you know what arms trafficking is, and is being traded for someone who had a dab pen in a Russian airport, which is insane to think about. Someone was literally smuggling arms for someone like that. Insane. Chris Sims ranked top 3 running backs in the NFL. I think all of them as well. Chris Sims ranked Derrick Henry at number 3, which is ridiculous. He's number 1. King Henry, 2,000-yard seasons. I'm pretty sure back-to-back. And if he was healthy last season, a lot of people thought he could have won MVP. I think Derrick Henry has probably been one of the top for Offensive Player of the Year over the last few years. There's no way he's not the number 1 running back right now. And then he put Nick Chubb at number 2. I'm sorry, but no. Nick Chubb, I think, is at number 3, but he's not better than Derrick Henry. I don't think he's ever proven he has been better than Derrick Henry. But what do you think? And then running back 1 is Jonathan Taylor, which I don't think he's really shown that he's better than Derrick Henry yet. I don't really think so, but what's your opinion? And this is what happened with the Cardinals. So they put in a clause in Kyler Murray's contract where he pretty much has a steady film, and let's see what happened with it. He said it's disrespectful and almost a joke about him have to do steadying for watching film. Cardinals remove independent steady clause from Kyler Murray's contract, which who knows what he'd have done if they wouldn't have done that. But what do you think? You know how many free throws Michael Jordan would shoot today? You just can't compare eras because of physicality. Charles Barkley on comparing MJ to current NBA players via the Dan Patrick Show. I definitely do agree. If he played in today's era, he would definitely probably draw a foul every time and pretty much just dominate. But I don't really know. The players right now are pretty comparable to back then and as well. I think he might have scored just because he would probably, about the free throws, about them calling fouls, things like that. He might have a more influx of points, but I don't think he would just dominate straight out of everyone, because the talent level I think has definitely gotten higher, especially with the All-Stars. But what do you think about this? I don't want to leave ever. I want to be my only home. Steph Curry in the Bay Area. I think he's probably going to retire a Warriors player, but what I was talking about with Michael Jordan and eras now, I think the players now are more talented than back then. I'm not saying Michael Jordan would dominate in today's NBA. He definitely would. He'd be a top 5, probably top 3 player right now if he came back and played. But I'm saying that I don't think Charles Barkley is like really giving players now as enough credit, because I think players now, if they went back in time and played players from back then, I think they would win, honestly. And that's just my opinion, but what do you think? A lot of big sneaker news. Bape X New Balance, probably the best. That I really can't wait for that to come out. I might have to cop a pair. I don't know if I can or not, just because those are probably going to sell very fast. I would say that probably be maybe 1,000. I don't really know. I'm not exactly sure. But that's going to be it. And then Tom Brady career Madden ratings. Let's see. So Madden 2001, he was a 57. The disrespect. 2002, a 51. Which I'm pretty sure he said Jamar Chase wasn't even in the game. So that's probably just the base of whatever they put him at. 2003, 84. 2004, 90. 2005, 95. 2006, 97. 2007, 98. 2008, 99. 2010, 97. 2011, 95, 2012, 99, 2013, 98, 2014, 97, 2015, 93, 2016, 97, 2017, 94, 2018, 99, 2019, 99, 2020, 96, 2021, 90, and 2022 and 97, which in his career he's only went under 90 3 times, which is insane. And those were his first 3 seasons in the NFL. He's never really under 90 since then, and I don't think he probably will at the end of his career. And he's probably gonna go out on top. I think he's probably be ranked at 99 in his final year as well, which is probably maybe coming up soon, but let's see. And what's your opinion on it? But let's look at some other movie news. I know a lot of big movies that come out. Nope. A lot of people were talking about Logan Paul and his critique of the movie. Really not liking his critique, which I definitely... Supposedly it's about to be a critique on people who, like, pretty much film everything, I guess, or do stuff for videos. I don't really know. What do you think? I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really explain, but that was pretty much what I got out of it, was people really, like, filming anything, I guess. Ryan Garcia said a horrible take. Jack Harlow, the new Kanye. Everyone in the comments were disagree with him. Which, honestly, if he would have said he's the new Drake, I would have been like, okay. I think more people probably been understanding. But even the new Drake, I think, would be hard. The Kanye, that's ridiculous. He's nowhere near Kanye in musical genius. You can't really knock Kanye's producing skills at all. That's one thing you can't really shy away from and say he's not good at. Ben Affleck will return as Batman in Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. Film scheduled to release on March 17, 2023. Which, is he done with that movie? I don't really know. Let's see. I don't really know if he'll be done with it, or that series. They supposedly fired him, which I don't know if they really did, or actually, I'm not really sure. So GTA 6 will feature a playable female character in fictionalized Miami City. So it's going to be like Vice City, which it already kind of did. Hopefully it's better. The game is set to be released sometime between April 2023 and March 2024. Definitely a very good release date. But why wasn't there a female character before that? But I heard about this rumor even years ago, because supposedly Eva Mendes was supposed to be voicing her, which I don't remember anything happening, but people were saying another GTA, no London expansion once again, which I don't really know. London, that would be a pretty interesting city to do. I think that would be pretty fun. I want to see DLCs of other cities. I feel like that would be definitely a fun thing to do. But what's your opinion? And overall, what movies have you been watching? I've really not really seen that many overall lately. Thor: Love and Thunder was the last movie I saw. I probably might see Nope soon, do a review on it. Hopefully you guys watch that video, but the main thing I'm looking forward to is the Multiverse Saga. I forgot to mention this, I almost did. The Multiverse Saga, probably the biggest one, bigger than Infinity War, I think, because it's going to introduce a lot of characters. Maybe the X-Men, Fantastic Four, probably. They might be in the universe already, we don't know, but it's going to introduce a lot. The Avengers, the Kane Dynasty, which he's supposed to be in Quantumanium as well, and MODOK's supposed to be in there, which is going to be pretty interesting. But the Kane Dynasty Avengers is going to be a very good showdown. And then Avengers Secret War, which I really can't wait for all these Marvel movies. And then Fantastic Four, which is going to be a great movie. I really can't wait to see who they cast. I think it might be John Krasinski for Mr. Fantastic again. Spider-Man freshman year, let's look at that. That's overall probably going to be a great movie. Freshman year of college. Blade, I can't wait for that. These are all the movies announced at San Diego Comic-Con, probably one of the biggest comic events. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, can't wait for that. Captain America New World Order we know who's going to be it, and I really can't wait for Sam Wilson to be Captain America. Loki Season 2, and Daredevil Born Again. This is probably going to be the end of the video. Thank you for tuning in, and subscribe, like the video, and see you.